Brock Huard. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Nashville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading them out, someone in his first NFL season. Their rookie starter from Miami.
Kate, he's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. A 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, I highly doubt all the plays will go as well as that one, but this coverage starts off the game with a major W.
That's all you could ask for right there. You come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side. That starts to play head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence.
Offense to the line for second down. Love out of the shotgun. He sends this one to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
Man in motion here. Third and long. Here's Love. Complete on the slant to Watson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th and 3, drive on the line. Takes the handoff, now Love. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready, go.
From the 42. He finds Tigga Conquo for the grab. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. They'll run here with Tyjae Spears. They'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
At the 21-yard line.
They're going play action. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Well, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Now, Brock, we get a look at their draft class from this year. A group that, regardless of reviews around the league, they are very happy with.
Well, beyond the physical traits, there are certain types of players teams are just looking for in the draft. Guys who fit the identity and culture of the building and also match up with their schemes on the field. Looking at a couple names in front of us here, Kate, they just feel like they belong with this franchise.
And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. Now, after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. 3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Let's go now.
Throwing now from the gun. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Packers taking the field now. Their 2nd series of the game coming up. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. And this one doesn't go far. Second down now, 7 to go. Love from the gun. Vacates quickly left side. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Jacobs running behind center. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Shotgun now for Love. It is Kupp, left side. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or 2 short of that 25. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. Has some space inside the 15. And he's finally brought down at the 9. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run Jacobs. And he's brought down for a loss. Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More from Nissan. Ready to go with the the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone. They send a receiver in motion right. Touchdown, Green Bay. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
On now is McManus to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
2nd and 10 now. That throw finds Okonkwo. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by Quay Walker.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Packers will take over possession. That one's complete right side. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. That's Reed on a slant. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 48. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Clean breakup on that throw. And now it's 3rd and short. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down. Love looking to pass. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 2nd quarter lead. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. So now here comes the Titans on offense. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. They'll come out throwing. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's Love to throw. It's cut right side by Watson. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be first down, Packers. Handoff here to Jacobs. And they bring him to a stop, but this run gets him into the red zone down to the 15. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now.
A tight end in motion now. Running for the marker on 2nd. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work. Time. So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing, Love. Completes this one to Kraft. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Titans in the hurry-up, trying to get this play off fast. He's going deep this time. Touchdown, Tennessee! I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump.
Uh-huh.
You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Receiver in motion, headed right. First down throw, here's Love. Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Titans get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Worked through his progression, nobody available. And by the time he checks it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
From the 47. Okonkwo brings it in. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Brought down by Quay Walker. Massive hit. The ball is out. Packers pick it up. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. We'll get a timeout now as they head out for an injured player. And not someone they want to see hurting. Tony Pollard, the one in need of some attention. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the handoff, now Love. And a man is there to knock that away. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So 2nd down coming up. Love out of the shotgun. Watson with the catch. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
They send a tight end in motion. The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Ready up. Let's go.
Love now. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Let's go now.
Loves to throw again. Rolling out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Jordan Love, the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Jackson now to return it. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. One last play before the break. A final throw before the break. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. So we've reached the end of 2, and it's the visiting Packers out in front. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where you see the final score there. Caleb Williams, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, we're out to check out another game. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Houston Texans. Malik Willis, 5 touchdown passes, leading his guys to the victory. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in that game over the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Michael Penix, a touchdown pass in the victory.
Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the third quarter.
The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference
All
here
set
at
for
the
the
break.
kickoff.
But I
Slide
wouldn't
with
call
the
this one
honors.
over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And look at this return. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Come on, set. 70 read.
Love from the gun. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
We send a man in motion. 2nd and 10. Love trying again. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
This one taken in by Kraft. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They stick with Jacobs. Space to the left. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Titans ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance. First and 10 now from the 30. Now a give to Spears, coming left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. Give all the credit to the coverage on that one. Even with plenty of time to throw, they never gave him a lane to complete it.
Let's go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Check go.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
18, right here. Tag.
Shotgun now for Love. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Handoff running right, Jacobs. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Bails out of the pocket quick. As the open man downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Go!
They'll try and punch it in. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They're running again. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from...
Okay, ready?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Smash, smash. Bring it. Unlock line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Set up. Check go.
Spears running behind center. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go, set.
Throwing now from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play.
Hold the ready.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They're throwing it. That throw finds Okonkwo. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. Throwing from the gun here. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Titans putting up points in a game decided. Tyler Lockett the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point is up and good from Slot. And the Titans cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. Down by 3 scores. Their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Running on first here with Jacobs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They give it to him up the middle. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways.
Still 2nd down.
So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal. Watson, quick pass wide. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. It's a Green Bay touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, set. Second.
From the 38. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Green Bay. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers grow their lead yet again. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Now looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they bring him down around the 34. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throw on 3rd down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Brought in right side. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, Well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Cougar 19.
Slot man in motion left. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Good gain out past the 30. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. Ready?
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's on the move. He's keeping it. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 3. Launches one deep downfield. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And it was a game for fans of high